One day I walked out the front door and there's Chief playing with some baby raccoons. And he looked at me like, am I allowed to be doing this? It was adorable. And they were just playing like siblings, just rolling and chasing like they were playing tag. And he rolled onto his back and they're jumping on his belly. They were orphans. Something happened to their mother. A rehabilitator took them in and got them started, but became overwhelmed with so many babies that needed help and asked if I could take them, if she could release them on my farm. And so that's what we did. They were off milk. They were old enough to be eating on their own in trees, but they still needed some care. He was lonely. Some of the older dogs didn't want anything to do with him, so he started being a little bit of a loner and he got into a lot of mischief. They just played. They played all day. The babies are climbing the trees. They're playing hide and go seek. They just had an awesome time together. Next thing you know, Chief is bringing them to the house. He's taking them to his bowl and they're out there eating together. It was just so adorable. And he's like, "Okay, come and eat, this stuff's good." They're all munching together, just like a happy family. Very heartwarming. They saw Chief as one of their siblings, their playmate. And he was happy to have somebody to play with. They usually come to the back door and they're scratching on the door like, "Hey, we're out here, bring us some food." And he hears them and he, wants to go out and play with them when I let him go. The raccoons love him and he loves them. Never had a tiff, no fights. Nobody's ever gotten hurt. They just love each other. They just think of him as a sibling. He's unloving, playful, just has a really great disposition, gets along with all the animals. He's got a heart of gold. He goes to the back door and he'll watch for them to come home to eat at night. They go to the trees during the day and play, and then at night they come home to eat. And he'll watch for them, and he wants to go out and eat with them and play with them. It's just adorable. They're not pets. They don't, come inside and make that their home. They're wild, but they're just not as afraid of humans yet. It seems like over time, though, they become more independent. They know me, they know Chief, but if a strange dog came up to them or, somebody they didn't know, they'd run and hide. They're smart. They know, what's safe and what's not. So people call and they need help with an animal they found, or they know of an animal that needs help, a farm animal. That's how they all get here. Just, by accident, or somebody asked me to take them. It's just a place where animals live. So I don't know if farm is the accurate term. Sanctuary, rescue, I don't know. But once an animal is here, they're here for life. I love animals. I was born an animal lover. So it makes me happy to see that animals can get along in the right situation. They're just as nurturing as a human.